Herkese merhaba. Benim adım Teruhide. This is Teruhide Sato from Netprice Venus in Tokyo. I'm really sorry not being able to at the conference this time, but I heard that there will be more conferences from now, so I hope I can attend the conference next time. As you probably know, last year we Netprice Venus have done a strategic partnership together with the investment to Akakçe. And I would like to say a few words about ourselves. I founded my company in 1999 when the e-commerce first wave has come to Japan market. And then since then we have launched several e-commerce related businesses, and then we went public to Tokyo Stock Exchange market in the year 2004, which is 10 years back. And then since 3 years back, I noticed there are great business potentials in emerging market in e-commerce area. So we have started our investment to the area like price comparison as Akakçe does, and a marketplace business, and then payment business, those infrastructural or e-commerce businesses that facilitate transactions for the sake of merchants, for the sake of consumers, and for the sake of industry. And then we have decided to do the investment and then make a strategic partnership with Akakçe because number one, Akakçe is the number one price comparison platform in Turkey. And then number two, Akakçe has a very visionary founders, especially the founder Koray and the Tano, and who have been in the market for many years, and then who have been very visionarist to make the e-commerce business in Turkey prosper with lots of prosperity from the beginning. So we talked a lot about Turkish e-commerce market, and then we reached to the agreement that we will do the investment. And then number three, I'm very much optimistic about the Turkish e-commerce market. As you are all involved in the market itself is growing with a large number of population, with a very high penetration rate, and with a very good infrastructure like payment, logistics. So that's why we have done this strategic partnership with Akakçe. Let me share with you some key phenomenon or key trends in Japanese e-commerce market. So Japan online shopping e-commerce market as a whole is about the $100 billion total market size, and which is growing much more rapidly than the normal retail market, or even of course the actual GDP. So it is the fast growing market that we can observe in Japan market as a whole. And then that market is making about 7.6 or 7.7% of the total consumption market in Japan. And then it will be pretty soon reaching up to 10, and then it's said to be about 20 in the near future, about 10 years. So we as a Japan originated e-commerce group, we are very optimistic about Japanese e-commerce market. That's number one. And then key trend is actually I think and I also heard from Akakçe partners that the mobile transaction volume is rising in Turkey, and it's also very much same in Japan. And as you probably know, Japan has been a very mobile-centric market. It's not only for past 5 years after iPhone launched, but it's been mobile or internet has been in the market for more than 16 years since 1998. When the NTT Docomo, the largest mobile telecom company in Japan, launched the first internet mobile, which is iMode. Since then, Japan is, I think, the #1 mobile-centric online shopping market because of this mobile. And then now things are moving toward the smartphone, and then most of the online shopping sites are generating about 40 to 50% from mobile, which is not only the access but also the actual transactions. So things are moving toward the mobile, especially with the smartphone. And then there are lots of new apps and the new pages in marketplace area, price comparison area, and the online payment area. So a new re-innovation by the power of smartphone is happening in Japan. And then we are trying to bring some of those key characteristics of Japanese mobile online shopping market to Turkey together with Akakçe. That's #1, mobile. And then #2, trust. So as you also probably know, Japan is a very trustable market in general. But at the beginning, when market evolved, it was 1996 or 1997. Actually, the first online shopping sites have been launched in Japan. We had also this trust issue. Of course, internet shopping is very convenient. So once people use it, then people continuously use it, and then most of the shopping experience will be on online eventually. But at the beginning, we also had this trust issue between sellers and buyers, and especially buyers, if they cannot trust the merchants, or if they don't have any means to trust the merchants, then they don't buy. So we as a Japanese e-commerce companies have implemented some of the key functions to the early days of Japanese online shopping market. And then #1 is of course the merchant rating, scoring, reviews, and then including like escrow payment so that buyer protection is there. So combining all together those means, methodologies, be implemented into the market, then the market really started growing. So I heard that in Turkey, of course, the online shopping market is getting large, but still there is 1.3% of the total retail market is happening online. And so most of the shopping are still done offline, the real chains. And then I think this trust issue, how we solve this trust, or how we can really facilitate the trusted transactions in between sellers and buyers, I think this is very crucial. And then what Akakçe is implementing these days, and Akakçe is very conscious about how we can build a trust in between those players. So I'm very happy to see the Akakçe's new features and new plannings. And then I think having this conference is also how we can really create more trust in between those buyers and sellers and the industry as a whole. So trust, I think, is very important. And then once trust issue is solved, then convenience will be more, of course, featured. And then we can have lots of growth or accomplishing this trust issue. So this is the second point. Yeah. So that's all about what I wanted to tell you, and then I really hope that I can see you all next time at the next conference, and then I hope everyone at the conference can take a good takeaway in learnings, in connections, and then we can bring all our knowledge, expertise, connections, learnings together to build a good online commerce market and then build a good prosperity in Turkey. Thank you very much. Teşekkür ederim. Bye bye.